Hi, my name is Amin. As'ad. I'm here to explain some simple information about the presentation of Sulfur, المتميزين school, and the teacher is الطريحي, chemical teacher. Let's get started. What is sulfur? Sulfur is a chemical element with a simple S, and the atomic number is 16. It is abundant, multivalent, and non-metallic. Under a normal condition, sulfur atoms form acyclic atomic molecules with a chemical formula. Elemental sulfur is a bright yellow crystalline solid at room temperature. Chemically, sulfur acts with all elements except for gold, platinum, iridium, tellurium, and the noble gas. If you notice in this slide, sulfur is the most important information. In this slide is sulfur. It's not act with all elements except for these elements, 6 or 7 elements, and the definition of sulfur is so simple. Next is the form of sulfur shown in this picture. Chemical properties, simple as we remember that in first slide, atomic number is 16. It's also remember atomic mass 32. Group name non-metal, group number 16, and the boiling point is 444.6 degrees Celsius, and the melting point is 112.8 degrees Celsius. Classification as non-metal. Every element have a chemical properties and physical properties. We're either chemical properties and here to a physical. Number 1 color is yellow, number 2 hardness, and the sulfur have no elasticity. Properties, this also properties, we read this in the back slide and this picture to explain it clearly. Importance of sulfur. Sulfur, which have a very important use of our life, which is source of sulfur. Sulfur deposits are found naturally in areas around hot spring and in volcanic region. It is also widely found in nature's iron pyrites, iron sulfate, galena, lead sulfate, gypsum, calcium sulfate, epsom salts, magnesium sulfate, and many other minerals. And this picture, which is sulfur, is abundant in this region, in a volcanic region. This picture to explain the source of sulfur in nature. Compound of sulfur, hydrogen sulfate. It is hydrogen sulfate, sulfur dioxide, carbon disulfate, carbonyl sulfate, methyl mercaptan, ethyl mercaptan, dimethyl sulfate, and dimethyl disulfate. Sulfur is used in volcanization of black rubber as a fungicide and in black gunpowder. Most sulfur is, however, used in the production of sulfuric acid, which is perhaps the most important chemical manufactured by Western civilizations. And this picture to explain the uses of sulfur clearly. Benefit of sulfur, I have no time, so I go to the next slide. Made of sulfur, sulfur occurring compound include the sulfate minerals such as pyrites, iron sulfate, copper, nucleic sulfide, galena, which is read this in the back slide that's next to the next slide. Extraction of sulfur. The sulfur is extracted from underground by using the fresh process, which is really complex processes which use in this process three peeps, which one of it compressed air is pushing to the underground and pushing a hot heated air from the second peeps, and the third peeps, which is sulfur, is pushed to the ground, which is in a state of molten. It's the continuous extraction of sulfur, which have some important information, which is the fresh process is able to produce a high purity sulfur. Its purity is 99.7 to 99.8%. The fresh process can be used for deposit 5 to 800 meter deep. Cubic meter of superheated water 38 to 3 required to produce every ton of sulfur. This is a picture to explain the extraction of sulfur process, which is fresh process. Thank you for listening.